Hey guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. Man, I got a rare one for you today. I got a 1971 Buick Special Deluxe. This baby's got a 455 under the hood. She is looking beautiful, man. I tell you what, you do not see very many of these Buicks out there. I go to a lot of car shows. I go to a lot of auctions. I mean, and I've been for a long time. To see a Buick like this is super, super cool. All the chrome up here is all looking good. The emblems are looking good. I mean, the car has been very, very well cared for since 1971. Then, of course, it's been restored also. Now, we're going to put it up on the block or on the lift so you can check it all out. We're going to get it out and drive it. We're going to show you everything you need to see so you can make a great decision. All the body lines are looking good. As you look down the side, you can see the body work on it is just beautiful. Now, it does have GS emblems on it, but it is a Special Deluxe as we decode the VIN on it. Paint is just as soft as can be. Love the Buick wheels on it. Then, of course, the interior's black, my favorite color on the muscle cars. The whole interior looks pretty stock to me. They hadn't made any changes on it whatsoever. Back seat looks like the upholstery's brand new. Front seats also look like they're brand new. It's got a really cool center console in it. Everything about this car is just super cool. And of course, it's a Buick, man. Look down that quarter panel, man. Nice and straight. Love the wing on the back, the chrome on the back bumper, all the trim here, all looking good. Whenever you're buying a muscle car, make sure you look in the trunk. Tell you what, trunk tells the story on a lot of cars. Make sure you pull up the mat, look underneath the mat, make sure there's a floor in there. That floor looks great. We got a spare tire and a jack in there, all looking good. The gutter system around the trunk also looks good. The rubber's been replaced. We got great looking paint on the bottom side. Even the light in the trunk is working. As you look down the side of it, you can see the stance on it is looking good. I'll tell you what, these Buicks are really special cars. We always had Buicks as I was a kid. At Vanguard Motor Sales, we do not do any consignment whatsoever. That means we own this car, and a lot of you may be wondering what that means to you. Most classic car dealers sell on consignment. They sell just about anything that'll roll through the door, and they don't know much about the cars. Finding a Vanguard quality car isn't easy. Our team of 15 buyers review thousands of vehicles each month. Our inspectors travel all over the country to handpick each of our cars, which saves you time, money, and frustration. Think of us as your expert hands, eyes, and ears to make sure that you end up with the highest quality car. We have almost 50 team members here at Vanguard, and every one of us is a gearhead. Growing up around the Motor City, all of our families worked in the auto industry. I grew up working in the garage with my dad, and we worked on countless classics over the years. Around here, cars are a way of life. All right, it's Buick time, baby. Let's take this baby for a ride. A buddy of mine had one of these back in high school. He painted it orange and brown, and I tell you what, it turned out pretty darn good. We used to run around and tinker around with cars all the time. As a matter of fact, if I remember right, When the motor blew up in my Cougar, I'm pretty sure I sold it to him. This thing is sweet, man. Love it. It's got a good sound to it, 455 under the hood. And what's really cool is these Buicks always drove better. I don't know what they do to them to make them drive better, but I tell you what, they always did drive better than the Chevelles. Just more smooth, more refined, I don't know. Super, super cool car and rare. You won't go to a car show and see a whole bunch of these unless you're at a Buick car show. You can see down here on the dash, everything looking good down here. It's all stock. Looks like all the gauges are working. I see the clock is going around, but I wouldn't trust it to keep time for sure. We do have an aftermarket radio in here. The hood tack is working, which is super cool. I always thought that was cool. See that out there? It says Buick right there in the face. And don't forget, we can deliver it anywhere in the world. You just call Tom anytime. He'll tell you all about that. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. I want to thank all of you who have already subscribed. That's 1.6 million thank yous. And ring that little bell button when you do subscribe. That way you get a notification whenever we get a new car in the videos queue. We're bringing in about 40 new cars every month, so you want to make sure you're the first one to see your favorite car go up on YouTube. We're back here at our shop right now. We're located right here in the Motor City at 15100 Keel Street in Plymouth, Michigan. This building is where our team of 15 world-class mechanics inspect and improve every one of our cars. All of our work is done in-house. Our mechanics only service the vehicles we sell. We start with a thorough inspection and test drive. Then our team gets to work. We take the time to learn each car and fix the things that I would fix if it was mine. If that means the engine needs to come out, then it comes out. When you purchase a classic car from an auction or another dealer, in most cases it hasn't been inspected or serviced. You may be in for some unpleasant surprises. At Vanguard, we save you from the headaches that cost you time and money by handling this process for you. Right down the road is our 40,000 square foot indoor showroom. This building is climate controlled and houses over 100 amazing vehicles. We're constantly bringing in new inventory, so you never know what might show up tomorrow. We are underneath the Buick now, and it is nice and clean and solid under here. You can see they've restored the tank. The exhaust system looks like it's fairly new. Everything under here is clean as a whistle. Now in the rear end, we just rolled it over and counted right around the 342 gear, and she is posi. Looks like it's got some newer shocks on it also. And on the drum brakes out back, our guys here at the shop will take apart the brakes, make sure they look good, make sure they're installed correctly. You can see it's got stock appearing mufflers on it. Floorboards look like they're original to the car, and they're all solid, and they've got like a bed liner type material sprayed on it. So somebody's cleaned up the bottom side of this car and put that bed liner material on it. Cross members nicely painted. We got an extra deep pan on the Turbo 400. Looks like it's got a stock starter on it. Bottom side of the motor's all cleaned up, painted nice, stock exhaust manifolds. It's got a great big sway bar up here. Guys will also check out the steering gear. They'll check out the disc brakes up front. This chin spoiler also looking amazing. Really, really cool. Love the front bumper here too. Looks like the chrome's new because it goes right down to the bottom edge. I would guess that that's new. Paintwork all looks good. Got some great looking Buick wheels on it. Now these wheels look like they're original to the car, and they're in beautiful shape for being the age they are. We got these Indy Firehawks on here, which are looking super cool. Got Indianapolis 500 wings up there. And if I could see the size, I would have already told you, but I can't find it. It's by my right hand. Oh, that's why, it's right in front of my face. 235 60 15s. You look down the side of the car, that rocker molding's looking good. The bottom of the front fender's looking good. The bottom of the rocker panel's looking good. The frame's all painted up, looking nice. Like I said, this car has been very well cared for throughout the years. Frame's solid as a rock. I always look inside these holes, feel around in there. Out back here, I'd expect to see a little more rubber. And if I see the size, I'll tell you, just like before. Yeah, 255, 60, 15s. Again, Firehawks out back. Let's get under the hood. Here we are, guys. Man, it's all cleaned up under here also. I love the air cleaner on these. It's got that cold air setup on it, looking so cool. They did a beautiful job doing that back in the day. Heat riser tubes on there. We do have power brakes. We do have power steering. The inner wheelhouses are all cleaned up. Bottom side of the hood's all nicely painted. The whole core support here all painted up, looking good. Looks like it's got air conditioning on it. All that apparatus there, the evaporator and everything, all the lines going in there, all nice shiny aluminum, looking good. Fiberglass is looking good on that enclosure. I mean, everything about this thing's looking good, guys. Under the hood, under the belly, in the interior. I'm gonna hook up the positive battery cable. We had that off while we had it out of gear earlier. So give us a call, 248-974-9513, and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your drive.